Thank you for that nice introduction. My goodness, in my 39, soon to be 40 years in this business, I've never had as many emotions as I have running through my body right now. Well, those platforms, because a lot of them aren't good. Well, yes, I did get paid last night. For those of you that were in the leaders meeting yesterday, the product meeting, you are looking at the number 2 personal producing securities rep in Primerica for the all of 2024, even though it's the first week of 2024. And this amazing company sent us a check from one transaction we did for $103,711.41. Don't clap, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely, give this lady a wonderful hand. She's amazing, man. Amazing job. She's doing an amazing job out there. Thank you. It's amazing business because I remember how hard I worked for. It took me I got involved in April of 1984. That year I made no money. In 85 I made $70-something thousand. And in 86 I made $103,000. And I remember, John, how hard I worked in 86, okay? I mean, and I've heard some people on the stage say, for a certain period of time, if you want to win here, I mean get big, you got to put your head down and outwork everybody. Now, I don't know I just knew I was doing all I could do. I mean, there was no TV shows, there was nothing. I loved I got a bunch of notes here today. I know it screws me up too. But I love what my man yesterday, I want to make this guy my new friend, Noah McQueen said yesterday. You don't have a time problem. You have a priority problem. And I couldn't write that quick enough. Kim was writing quicker than me. And my priority was one thing. A.L. Williams. That was a chance for me to change my life. Which brings me to why I have all these emotions going on right now. Because my life has changed. I do need to apologize again. I did mishap yesterday. I did forget. We were in church. It doesn't matter where you are. You shouldn't curse. But unfortunately, from New Jersey, and when you're from New Jersey, curse words are like okay? But it's funny, but it's wrong, okay? It's wrong. I don't live in Jersey anymore, and so I am very committed today to, Lord, but you don't have a time problem, you have a priority problem. And I'm the luckiest guy in the world that I met a guy named Joe Henson that taught me that total commitment is the key to anything. And I want you to know something. I have failed in a lot of things. I've had a screwed up personal life. Things have not gone all right for me in a lot of areas. But one area I've won in is in this darn business. Because this business taught me how to make and save money for retirement. And at 23 years old, Joenser sat down with me and put together $1 million game plan for me. And he sold me on this $1 million game plan. And he said, are you saving any money anywhere? I said, nope. He said, you're not saving any money anywhere? I said, well, actually I am. I'm putting $25 a week in the daily news credit unions. That's where I used to work. And he said, that's great. That's $100 a month. What interest rate are you getting on that money? I said, I have no idea. He said, don't you think you should know? I said, yeah, after learning the Rule 72, I should know, but I don't know. He said, how much you going to have at age 65? I said, I usually say HE, what do you say, double hockey stick? I usually say that word, but I'm not going to say it. He said, how the heck? I said, how the heck would I know? I don't even know what interest rate I'm getting. He goes, okay, we don't get wise with me, young man. I said, oh, I'm sorry, sir. And he said, don't you think you should know what you're going to have? Don't you think you should know what you're going to have? I said, yes, yes, yes. And he showed me how to put together $1 million game plan. In April of 1984, we took that same $100 a month that I was already putting into a credit union, and he took $36.48 of that. And I got my first life insurance policy. It was a $50,000 life insurance policy, level for 15 years. It was called a Mod 15. That was the product we sold back then. And the company was celebrating how great it was because it just replaced a product called Double Dollar 12. I had no idea what Double Dollar 12 was, but what they explained it was this. They took the first year premium, they doubled it so they could pay commissions, but now we don't do that no more. We got this new Mod 15, and Jimmy, you're going to be one of the people that get that. I said, I really don't want life insurance. He said, well, the reason you want to get it now is because you want to lock in your insurability. This way you have a plan in place. I said, okay, sir, because I wanted to be coachable. I wanted to submit to the system. And then he said you have $68, $63.52 to start putting into mutual funds. I said, that sounds great. Let's do this. And I started a plan. At 23 years old, living home with my mother and father who were in the process of getting divorced. When they got divorced, I had to move in with my grandmother's. I had nowhere to live. Nowhere to live because I wasn't making enough money anywhere. My first goal in Primerica was to get an apartment. It doesn't matter where we start. What matters is where you finish. And to finish is your choice, your dream, your decision, what you want. So my emotions come from last night. The company pays me $103,000. I've been moving. Who's the client? Who is the client? Who is the client? It was an amazing client. A very sharp man. It was me. Because it is $63.52, I started putting away. By the way, he showed me a calculation in my $1 million game plan because I already had $1,000 in that credit union. He said, what are you going to do with that? I said, I usually find something when it gets between $500 and $1,000 that I can buy. He goes, okay, well, if you don't buy something and you let it start compounding. See, money compounds, and he showed me the rule 72, and that just intrigued the heck out of me. Now, it's not sexy when 1,000 goes to 2. Or 5 goes to 10. Let me tell you what is very, very sexy. When 100,000 goes to 200,000 in a couple year period. Or $1 million goes to $2 million in a couple year period. I see my fellow $1 million go, oh yeah, because we've all experienced it. We've also sat there in the days where we're invested 100 bucks. Is this thing ever going to grow? You stare at it like, you think by staring at it it's going to grow. Staring at it don't make it grow. Time and consistency makes it grow. Just as time and consistency will make your business grow. And the more money I made, the more money I saved. Because one of the principles in How Money Works booklet that we had at that time, which at that time was called Common Sense, now we have a How Money Works website. There wasn't even such thing as a website in 1984. There was nothing to be a website on because there wasn't an internet in 1984. All of a sudden, 5,000, 10,000 goes in. Pay yourself first, pay yourself first, pay yourself first, pay yourself first. And over the years, my main wealth is instilled to this day in mutual funds. But I have a qualified plan that has grown because that's what an IRA is. And then I couldn't have an IRA no more, so it became a SEP and all these different things. And all of a sudden I hear about these buffer annuities and the world we live in is crazy. It's always crazy. The market's going to go up, the market's going to go down. I understand all that kind of stuff. But you got to start taking money out of these things at 69 or something or whatever. So I turned 63 in May. They talk about a 6-year thing. I said, I'm going to take it out of these mutual funds. I won't pay any taxes because it's a qualified plan because I'm in the financial business. I know all this stuff. No, I don't. Brains don't have to be on top. They got to be on tap. I got a lot of people around me that are a lot smarter than me. They said, you can move it over. There's no fees. No. I said, okay. Now, I was going to take, it was 3.3 million. I was going to take $1.1 million and put it to 3 different of our partners. Because they're all good to us. I started doing the first paperwork, and I wasn't doing it. The one deal was, you got to do this for me. Somebody's got to do this for me. I'll give you the information. And it was like, I got, how many questions? I got to do this 3 times? No, you're getting all 3.3 million. But watch what happened. See, because of a decision, which creates these emotions. What are the emotions? Excitement. I'm excited for a few of you in this room. That's going to be your story 30, 40 years from now. I'm hurting for others of you that aren't going to have time and consistency and follow through on the plan God has for you. I'm excited and thankful to have a chance to start over again. I've started all over again. I'm so excited about our convention in July. I'm so excited. I have a love-hate relationship with the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Because when I went to Mercedes-Benz Stadium 2 years ago, I know we played the song one more time, but my talk was designed for everyone else to go do it one more time. Why am I going to do it one more time? I already got mine. Okay, you go do it one more time. But I got so motivated listening to Danny Chamorro speak about his guys. I get so motivated every time I get around Meyer, Arizona. How could you not be motivated, okay? I mean, the guy motivates me. And then I'm sitting around with all my other Circle of Champion members, and we're all getting older. We're all getting older. We can deny it. We can tell ourselves the new 60 is the new 40. That's bull, and I'm not going to say the word. It's bull. 62 is still 62. That's the reality of it, okay? All right? That's the deal. We can tell ourselves, oh, we're at the bottom. You look good, okay? I ain't got a tooth in my mouth right now, okay? I feel like an old person. I see some of you looking, I try to hide it. I went to Ireland. I was in Ireland. I had a toothache. I was not letting them fool my teeth in Ireland, because you ever see Irish people's teeth? I get back. It's been a disaster. I just had surgery again last week. I've had a chunk of my ear cut off, okay? I'm not contagious, don't worry. I should have listened to my mom and put more suntan lotion as a kid. I got terrible skin. Every time I go to the dermatologist, we're getting stuff cut off. Thank God the partner in my airplane is my dermatologist, okay? He's a Mohs surgeon. But the thing is this. I joined living home with my mother and father. I moved in with my grandmother. I got enough money to get my first apartment from this business. Everything I have, everything has come because of time and consistency in this business. And 6 principles, please don't thank you, 6 principles that I'm going to take you through. First off, as I talk about building this team, and because that's what you want to do, you want to build a team. At least that's what I want to do. I'm so thankful to the Maniac team. Vance, the job you did up, all the paddling was great, okay? But every day, that Vance, I would meet Vance the first time I met him, like, bro, we are 2 brothers from different mothers, okay? I love Primerica. It's not about your age, it's not about your faith, it's not about the color of your skin, it's about what you got right in here. Him and Letha lived in New York when they joined this business. And Joentra was the greatest marketer in the world. Because guys are in New York. We're getting ready to open up New York any week. You'll be the first one in there. How long later, Vance and Letha, did we open up New York? How many? 4 years later. But what did Vance and Letha do? They didn't wait till it opened. Because Joe said, what you should do is, while we're getting ready to open next week, you should move to Jersey and get started here and then help us pioneer into New York. So when we finally got in 4 years later, they were senior vice presidents, building, growing, compounding. Other people waited and never took advantage of anything. See, in life, it's about the little decisions that make the difference. The little ones. We look at this one more time movement, and you guys are amazing, okay? Jerry, Rhonda, thank you for, they're not thanking you for Kumo Space, because maybe they do some days, but I'm a maniac. All right, it's not a name. Like the way the Maniacs came about was just, that guy's a maniac. Throw that guy. It's a maniac. Well, what's wrong with me is I played basketball, and I loved basketball. Loved it. I wanted to play in the NBA. But when you play a Division III school upstate New York, there ain't many of us going to the NBA. So now I was going to go to Europe and play. Well, I played before there was even a 3-point line. And I used to shoot further. That's where I used to shoot from. That ended. When I saw this was my chance. This was my shot. So I wrote down one other emotion as I get into this. And it's fear. I'm not fearful for me. If the good Lord takes me home right now, I'd be sad that I didn't get more time with Kimberly, her kids, my kids, because what we've got right now is so good. And you appreciate something that's so good when it, at some points, wasn't so good. And at other points in your life, your other personal life wasn't so good. Don't beat yourself up for the past. Learn from the past. Accept the past. Embrace the past and grow from the past. So if I went home today to the good Lord, yeah, I'd be sad because they missed me tremendously. But as we look at what's in front of us, we have this team of people, 9:30 in the morning for 15 minutes, we get on. Then we got a few full-timers that they showed up here yesterday. We just see each other virtually. But it's a family forming. It's a team forming. One of them was late. I wish I didn't get so pissed off when people don't do what they say they're going to do. I'm like, where are you? And then he sends me, and he's squirming right now. I'm not going to make you stand up. But you know who you are, and those of you sitting around him, you know who he is too, because it's getting hot around that area. He puts I-D-E-K. I-D-E-K. What's I-D-K? I don't even know. That's even stupid. Don't even answer me. Let me explain to you why you're late. You left later than you should have. Like this isn't too hard to figure out. You didn't plan well. Hence the reason most people don't succeed in anything. They don't plan to succeed. Well, I just don't know if I deserve success. Grow up. Well, you don't know what my childhood was. You don't know what my childhood was. What's that got to do with anything? You're not a child anymore. Or are you? Or are you? There comes a point in your life, Pat Riley said, you got to plant your feet. And for you young people, Pat Riley was a tremendous basketball coach and still is the general manager of the Miami Heat. He wrote many books. And one of his books in there, he said, my father taught me to at one point in your life, you got to plant your feet and just turn and go. I've done this almost 40 years. I know why people don't succeed. They try to steal, they try to run the second base with their foot on first base. They do not want to give up what they don't like. Think about that. You don't want to give up what you don't like. I can't comprehend that. And I won't comprehend that. But that one more time, team. The Spinas, the Gilmans, the Medinas, the Abners and the Levins. There's a lot more, but those are the ones that are competing right now. Because I'm done with people that tell me they want to make $500,000 a year. Because $500,000 a year is really the old $200,000 a year. Okay, it is. Okay, if you're making 200, I know you're not saving a lot of money. Or you're not living, okay? Everything's expensive. Kim and I all the time say, how do people live? Like, how do you live? How can you live? My American Express bill's $100,000 a month. That's stupid. That is stupid. It pisses me off. All my travel stuff's in there. So I go, baby, how much expense? It wasn't me. I'm like, well, who the hell was it? It was you. It was your idea. She goes, it was your idea to join Inspirato. That was $30,000. Okay, that's why you have this. It's not always $100,000. Okay, that's $30,000. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, no big deal. I'm in the investing business. I'll just write another investment. So, proud of those guys. But we're competing. There's going to be a competition. Lose $500,000. Because competition takes the work out of work. I stopped posting numbers on our guys. And their incomes have gone like this. I'm okay. Well, I'm not okay with you being okay there. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then don't come around. Because I don't know how much longer I got. Ears cutting off, no teeth, how you doing? Hey, buddy, how you doing? I got no, yeah, I'm Jim, they wheel me, hey, everybody, yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. So if we could, I'm working this. We got 6 points. Think about that. Oh, watch this. I didn't tell you this. Today, for that same $36.48 that I got $50,000 of coverage with, today, look at this, $36.42 would give a 23-year-old $173,000 of coverage. Not level for 15 years, but level for 35 years. And it's instant I got the preacher right there. The Lord's looking over my shoulder. Go sit somewhere else aside, okay? Big cross hanging out. He was throwing holy water on me before I came up here. Get the demons out of him, Lord. Get the demons out of him. Oh, man. All right, what was I saying? What was I saying? I know what I was saying, but I read a book once that said good speakers ask the crowd what you're saying, and then it engages them back. I've never read a book that said that, but it did work. So watch. And it's instant issue. Sometimes even increase it. When they did mine, they said, take this little cup. It has a little pill in there. Don't take it out. And go in the bathroom and I'm not going to say the word because we're in church, but you know, like I had a whatever in this cup. Not this, but this, okay? So, and I'm coming out and I'm like, hey, it's only water on there. I wash my hands. That's what we used to do. When we wrote sales, then we went to spit tests. Oh, that was fun. Just put this in your mouth for 30 seconds on this side. Now, you hit a button, it says, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Klein, you're not going to get $173,000 because of your health. You're going to get $262,000. Are you kidding me? Anyway, let's get to my point. One more time. That's me. Primerica rewards the right kind of person. What's the right kind of person? I'm going to look here. I'm very prepared today because I knew I wouldn't be able to see it. And I'm not going to get to that. Oh, Lordy. There we go. Look at this. Okay. So watch this. The right kind of person. I know the first one. A good person. A good person. Not a perfect person. Not a great person. A good person. We have any good people here? Okay, those of you that didn't raise your hand, how many people would like to be good? Okay, this means I want to be good. Get in the game. It's an involvement sport for the last 21 minutes of having. Let's get going. Somebody think it's spectator. Let's him get involved, okay? So no, the second one is unbelievable desire to win. That's who wins here. That's who we reward. Did everybody get recognized today? I think everybody did, right? Seems like everybody got something. Is that correct? No. I'm sorry I was in the back. I was just prepping for the last couple. But everybody got something? No, everybody didn't get something. You know what recognition's really for? Those of you who didn't get something. I remember when I didn't get something, I'd sit there, or we'd be sitting there saying, this next guy getting this promotion, this guy's a superstar. He's the best ever come in this business. He's this. I'm going, it's got to be me. Let me stretch out. I'm getting ready. It wasn't me. But I was visualizing. Some of you going to recognition, you know you ain't getting it. So what do? You start talking to people. I would come right up front. I'd be right there, sitting there going, that person's no better than me. Yeah. You think I'm kidding? I ain't kidding. Because ain't nobody better than me, and ain't nobody better than you. But what do? We check out. I'm okay. Kumbaya. That's just all. You don't do much. I won't do much. It's okay. You know, Socialism's great. The rich, they're bad. Money makes people bad. Yeah? How many people you sponsor for the, I don't even know where these kids are going, but they're going somewhere on us. How many wars did you buy? I bought 100. Gave him 150. Well, how many? I go 100. I need 100. Here's 150. Got 100? The girl's like, yes, sir, yes, sir. We need 100. He don't care if they're cold or hot. He don't care. We have a little lunch. Instead of me buying them from Publix, let me some. So don't tell me, I didn't know if I was good or bad. I'm not saying I'm good. I know one thing, I'm better than I was. And I'm going to keep getting better. Look here. Come here. There, here we go. We're going to roll the map. Who's ready to get rolling here? So there's tremendous faith in our system. How can you have faith in what I just talked to you about? She's going to make and save money for retirement. I was living home with my mother and father. Now, one little piece of my net worth gets rolled over and the company sends me $103,000. I'm like, what else maybe I want to roll over around here? What do you got? Money motivated. Yeah. We reward people that are money motivated. Because the only way you make money here is help others get what they want so you in turn get what you want. What a concept. What a dark concept. They work hard. I want you to know when I started back after that convention, I said, baby, we'll work on Mondays. I was so far out of it. I was 8 years out of having a base shop. I forgot that when you build a base shop, it's like having an infant. That's like having a little baby that comes home. All right, you little beautiful Jimmy Jr., you are so cute. Put you in here. Now you be good. You be good. I'll come see you next Monday. Doesn't work. It's 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and let me give you a little hint. It's going to take longer than you think, but it's going to be better than you can ever imagine. If you're willing to put time and consistency into it. Let's move on here. They work hard and they have a positive attitude. I'm adjusting that, Pastor, because it's a grateful attitude, okay? It's a, whatever the word is, grateful. We'll use that right there. Now let's talk about developing. Second one is attitude is everything. Am I on? Yeah, okay. Pop that thing. Attitude is everything is number 2. Everyone loves to be around someone who's positive, okay, grateful, all right, and excited about life. Negative people, read it for me. Negative people what? It's up now. I will try again. Negative people what?
Drain your battery.
Drain your batteries. This is the greatest business in the world when you work with the right people. It's the worst business in the world when you work with the wrong people. Who's the right people? People that want it. How do we know if they want it or not? They show you. They show up. They have a good attitude. They work hard. They try to get better. They look for the good in things. They have childlike enthusiasm. They're in a pile of crap, but guess what? There's a pony in this pile of crap somewhere. Man, oh man, something's good around here. That's who it is. Happy people attract those like them. Negative do too. 90% of win is always being excited. The key to staying excited is lead by example. What has changed in my life since the last convention? Me getting new people. I am so thankful that a golf course right over there in Tampa, Old Memorial Golf Course, owned by the 2 founders of Outback. Both of them are friends of mine. One is a very, very good friend of mine. And his personal caddy, Hogan Bender. Hogan, stand up if you would, okay? Hogan Bender was his personal caddy. You still haven't got a haircut? Is that okay? You still stay standing. Stay standing. Still haven't got a haircut. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. But I met him through another caddy. You're one person away. Hogan recruited 50 people in October. How many in October? November, Hogan? 41 in November, and how many in December? How many? 37. 41, 37. You're one person away from an explosion, okay? He's got a stud on his team, Tyler Bird. Tyler, how many did you get in November? Speak up, boys! This is your chance. 15, when you come back the next month with? 21. He's got a stud on his team named Janessa. Where's Janessa? Janessa got 5. Stand up, Janessa. Oh, I'm sorry, you are, okay? Okay. I love these short girls. Hey, one of our teammates, something talk about a short superstar hierarchy, Soraya Candelaria, we just lost her. She just passed away. Horrible situation. Horrible. Soraya was this big. She was called Team Turbo. Every time I saw Soraya, I'd give her a hug. And I'd go like this. We'd be on stage. I go, Soraya, come over here, give me a hug. I'd go like this. And we'd all laugh. The good Lord, she fought cancer for the last couple of years. It's horrible. Life's short. But I'll tell her that, Janessa, stand back up, Janessa. What a superstar. Lost her job 3 months ago. Been there forever since college. I said, Janessa, you have a choice to make, okay? It stinks. It's horrible, okay? But guess what? We got a system in place. The virus turns out the cumulus space. You start plugging in, we can get you on. She comes out and doubles your crew the last 2 months. Give her a hand for that. Oh, guess what? Here's Angelina. Right? Right, Angelina. I never look at her. She can light up a room with her smile. Okay? She's the most giving, caring people. There are good people out there. She's a qualified district leader. And as a qualified district leader, Bustin' Butt and his team named him Meyer right on his team right there. Give him a big hand for that, okay? But watch this, last but not least, where's Gunner? Amir Prouty, Gunner, stand up. Dadgum college kid out here in Tampa. Got started in November, double-digit recruit in November. And he's running with the Bulls because we got this team. We're running with the Bulls. Running with the Bulls. Silly stuff. I get it. But guess what? We're going to get recruiting going on because the Maniacs used to recruit. We haven't recruited in years, and we're getting back into it with this one more time team. Gunner, did I tell you to sit down? Stand as I tell you to sit down. You hear that? Yes, sir. Okay. He comes in, superstar. Great energy, great focus, having a lot of fun. Double-digit recruits 2 months ago. Give him a hand his first 2 months. Don't tell me this is good. But we didn't get nothing yet. So one last introduction. I got Andy cornered back here. You got to tell me how you do. Like, what's your presentation? Well, what kind of presentation you do? I want to know everything. It's about you can sit down now. You've done a good job. You must practice a positive attitude. It's the old MIM system, okay? Tom Hopkins, okay? Read it with me. My attitude? S-I-M-T, that's the end. The I stands for I deserve success. Listen, I deserve success. And we'll do what successful people do. I refuse to allow negative people to fill my mind with negativity. You say it now. You don't know. I'll show you. Go ahead. The next one. Most of the artists don't switch it. Most of the artists, now by the way, I don't have a cross. This stuff's ingrained in my head. Most of the arguments I have with myself. So when I get down, I'll use the famous Goya formula for guaranteed success. All right, those of you that know, let's do it without the screen. Ready? Most of them. All right, now those of you that don't know, you'll get to know it now. Let's go. Oh, whoa. How do we go back? Help! Please go back. Thank you. Ready, everybody, go ahead. And don't forget, you got a Goya. Start very tough to Goya with your legs like this. So get it planted and get your Goya up. Goya means get off your, we're not going to say it, get off your anatomy. Go ahead, go. Now win, wild title, why is that seat? Courage and enthusiasm. Go ahead. You're classic. Champion creed. I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And sometimes I succeed in the right promotion, sometimes I can't fail and keep trying! Dave Harrison, I'm so thankful for you and your family, boy. You're helping us here in Tampa tremendously. What a great team, what a great family. And I'm excited about where we're going. Big part of our one more time thing. I thought you were going to be one of the guys that were going to compete to go to 500,000. But I did make a rule with the guys when we came together. We said we'll take your income and Rob's income and combine them. And then maybe that you can compete with the Medinas and the Actors. So we'll put that in. We'll talk about that later. Watch. I'm doing this in training the other night, not this, but a different training. I talked about. Georgia told me, Meyer, weird, rich, normal, poor. I go, okay, sir. And I'm talking to Meyer. I sent a Meyer message this morning. You ready to change your life today, brother? He sends you back. Weird, rich. No, Amir, you have no idea how much I'm excited. Even though you were late today. Won't you be late again? He wasn't the one I was talking about before, okay? Amir's new, but Amir, first time late, I make a check. Next time you deal with this. I have been watching somewhere that night. Let's go right here. Let's go. Just keep going. You must practice the positive after what you just did. Pass negatives up, positives down. So many people want to talk to their sidelines. You know, can you believe what Jimmy's doing? It's such a... we have people in our hierarchy now. There's people in our hierarchy that are so miserable that we recruited 50 people 2 months ago. They're hoping that it doesn't work. They are in for a rude awakening. Because we are going to promote people that are going to beat them. When they're wasting time worrying about what we're doing, I'm not doing it to motivate them or demotivate them. I'm doing it because I'm not going to keep going to conventions and sit there and just, I have a great life. I have a lot of things I could do. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona, in a beautiful house, belong to an amazing country club. I don't mean a pretty good country club. I mean an amazing country club. I belong to a country club right up the road here. I belong to 4 country clubs in Jacksonville, Florida. As a matter of fact, I just purchased one of them, okay? Not me personally, me and a group of guys. My life is really, really, really good. But I love this. Airplanes, you don't have a yacht no more. But man, it's good. I'm not doing this to motivate you. If you're happy with yours, you got out of right where you want, wonderful. I made a decision that I wanted to be around young people. The way I see Mario and his team. Now I'm getting over here. I got 2 new friends, Andy and Brittany. I just got their phone number. I got their phone number. He asked me for money. I'll give you mine and you give me yours. I love that about this business. Johnny, you and I go back 30 years now, bud. When you went up to speak yesterday, so this guy's so good. Remember when his son played college basketball? This becomes a family. Unless you don't apply time and consistency. Look here. Let's move on to number 3. That's a guarantee. A bad attitude is almost a guarantee of failure. Number 3. Build a protective shield around you. You got it. You get it. Let's move on. Because we're controversial. Yep. What's controversial about it? Not our products. No one can ever say something bad about teach them how to make and save money for retirement. Take a 23-year-old person, show them how to take $100 a month, you got to go into the daily news, get them to realign that, put some into life insurance, put some into mutual funds. 39 years later, turns into, and by the way, I don't want to see anybody, the $60 it turned to $3.3 million. I kept putting more money in, and that's what you're supposed to do when you make more money. You pay yourself first. I would have never done that because I would have never saved before. Because whatever I made, I spent. Whatever I made, I spent. No one can argue with what we do for people. Where people can criticize us is the fact that somebody like me could get paid $100,000 today. There's got to be something wrong with it. How much has he made? $47 million. That's what the company's paid us from our original business. Millions of stock above that. Something's got to be wrong. He must have taken advantage of it. Because that's the way the mind works. Instead of, oh my God, how many people on this team is going to make money? See, our payroll on our team every month, I should say our cash flow, is millions of dollars, not including ours. Very nice introduction to business. But we also have a $2 million on our team. I love the fact that Howard last year made more money than us. Not last year, but the year before. Not competing with Howard last year. I'm disappointed in myself that I just accept I was never going to make $3 million here. Why would I do that? I know why. I stopped. But now I got a plan. It ain't about me going for $1 million. But it's about getting those young people I just introduced you to go out and make $10,000 a month in our base shop. Then when they go to regional vice president, make $25,000 their first month and make $300,000 their first year. And then go to $500,000. That's what I'm fired. Is that going to change my life financially? Not at all. But it's going to put a little more, it's put a little more energy into me of making a difference. Our children, Kim and I's children, know those guys. They're not engaged yet, but they realize these guys and gals are now part of our extended family. They come over, they're at our house, they stay over. They stay there when we're not there. Tyler stayed at our house in Scottsdale. When we were there, then we left, he stayed there. He was like, yeah, I used to call it their family. That's what you do with family. The buyer's daughter years ago got grounded in Jacksonville. Told me my daughter just got grounded. I said, I'm getting in the car right now. I drive there and pick her up. This is a different kind of business. The outside world wants to criticize us for that. They want to put us down. I want to applaud us for that. Don't you ever be embarrassed by being part of this place. We change people's lives every single day. I've asked the company for over a year now, can you please put on POL on a consistent basis what just happened from our death claim department? This client yesterday had this. We gave them this. This person died because at the conventions we used to always have a slide that showed that. And it was always the most moving thing to me. We make a difference. Don't ever apologize for what we do. Those people will never understand it. 4. I'm still 3. We ain't average and ordinary. There's nothing average doing about priority. So don't you be average and ordinary. It's a numbers business. It only takes a few good producers and a lot of average producers to build an empire. I bought into that. I was like, I only need a few. This time around, I only need a few. Let me tell you where the few starts from. You. You gotta walk faster. You gotta talk louder. I don't say you gotta like that. We gotta walk faster. We gotta talk louder. We gotta smile. Don't prejudge people. Take your words early. I said this yesterday. It's a contradictory company. Work with people you want to be around. It's so sad how you pour into people, you pour into people, you pour into people, then they just disappear. It hurts. It takes a toll on you. But don't you dare allow that to take that out on the next person you bring in. Because you never know which one's going to be. Everything we go through is setting us up for the next explosion. Everything. We're all paid in direct proportion how much crap we can deal with. 5. 3 stages of commitment. The lying stage. Yep. I see some of you in this room. You don't have a notebook. I looked at our base shop, looked at how many people did not have a notebook. I start twitching. Kim's like, what's wrong? I say, not now. It's not their fault. It's my fault. I couldn't imagine coming to a meeting without a notebook. By the way, I went to every meeting. I was the first one there, last one to leave. There might be nobody that heard Joe Encher speak more than I did. I heard him say, create interest, overcome objections, and close thousands of times. Thousands and thousands of times. Every time I heard him say it, I'd sit there. Create interest, overcome objections, and close. You know why? Because our team was watching. And when I took notes, they take notes. Monkey see, monkey do. I got in trouble yesterday for my baby, okay? Because I was taking notes on my phone. Looks rude. I do that ever again. I'm back. It's new me coming to schools. Andy goes, are you leaving right after he's talking? I go, heck no, I got a big shop here, dude. I ain't going nowhere. I was here early, I'll be here at the end. We'll be taking pictures at the end. We take our team picture at the end. Because I want to know who's here at the end. At the end. At the end. At the end. Oh, how come I'm not in that picture? Because you weren't here at the end. I know you had to get somewhere. I'm sure you have a bunch of other multi-millionaires trying to teach you how to become one. That was more important to be here. Oh, I got to work tomorrow. Don't you have any days you can get off? Oh, these people don't act. It's my fault. I didn't get that. I was going to pay for a guy to be here. Hey, dude, I know you got to work. How much you going to make on Friday? How much you make on Saturday? I make $150. I'll give you, when you show up, I'll give you $300. That's, you need to be here. He's not here. He might be watching. If you're not, I'm done with you. Oh, I'm done. We should. Last but not least, always be willing to start over. Okay? Lawan King, I'm so happy you're here, Lawan King. You're as good as there is in this country. He's got a long way to go because he went down some other path. I'm not happy. I said, Lawan, you're not coming to this. He says, well, I got something else. I said, Lawan, come on. See, and Lawan and I joked. He said to me, Coach, you got to do it one more time? I got to do it the first time. It doesn't matter where you're at. What matters is where you're going. I look at you with all those emotions I mentioned. Those emotions come from an attitude of gratitude. You are looking at the luckiest guy to ever join this business. I brought 3 people to a meeting. 3 of them. My good friend Paul Sinofsky is still here, buddy. Man, oh man, almost 200 grand last year. Love you, Paul. Carrie Deansburg. Carrie Deansburg, we all went to high school together. Carrie Deansburg, when I started this one more time moving, he said, hey, I ain't in on that. There's this guy, he's 900 grand a year, hasn't worked in 33 years. It's a business. I love it. I wish I had 10 Carrie Deansburgs. We're different. And I get to do this with all of you. I get to work with people that I've never met before. They shop. I know I yell. I know Kim will say, you gotta stop yelling at him. I don't think it's yelling, but I know my father used to say, I'm not yelling! I said, you don't seem like you're yelling. I didn't say he was smacking me. I just want that big shop to notice one more time to you now. I ain't perfect. Walter and Ella, out there in Tennessee, met them last year at a wedding in Hawaii. Her mom was getting married. Kim is a good friend. I looked at Kim and go, we got to know that is great. I watched the way that beautiful couple has grown with your little daughter. It's hard. It's lonely. Only if you accept that it's hard and lonely. Because we're a team. And the word team is T-E-A-M. Together, everybody achieves more. I'm very proud and honored to be here today. God bless.